This one's a real melee. A lot of the maps in this are more discrete encounters. This one's kind of all one big mess. The structure is you get the 3 keys and then you can do the finale. My routing through this level isn't really the greatest. I think you pretty much have to get the blue key first. That's the easiest one, the quickest one to get. And any one of the keys will open up the BFG here. And also like 4 archfiles. So I run away and take a lap around the course. The level as a whole is sort of donut shaped. It goes around in a big loop. This is a handy secret. The teleporter puts you close to the BFG hut, which is right in the soup. So it's a real do or die moment right there. Very often die. So at this point, a lot of stuff has been woken up. Mostly what I want to do is kill the archviles. Looks like I'm scared and I'm ducking into here. This is a nice place that gives you a lot of cells in that megasphere. But since it also dumps you right in front of a spider mastermind with no cover, it's like, it's essentially, do you have the BFG? Okay, you can go in this cave and get the good stuff. If not, then fuck off. So, I came in here a little earlier than I necessarily would have wanted to. It's a handy spot. I mean, obviously it tops you off. And you can, kind of what I'm doing here, use it to thin things out. But I mean, it's mostly just going to Lost Souls. It's kind of a waste of rockets, almost, honestly. Like, I think the biggest mistake on this run is that I'm doing all this before getting the red key, or the yellow key. Whichever is the one in the, we'll get it later. But it involves dumping a large amount of revenants into the main area. And, like, I end up not doing it until I've pretty much cleared everything out. And so I have to fight the revenants all on my own. It's really annoying. Whereas, if I were dumping them out right now, they could fight barons and, you know, cyber demons, and it would be very useful. Like, we saw as we were passing by there that the spider mastermind up in the, I think we're probably about to pass by it again. Okay, well, it's right behind us now. There's a dead spider mastermind there, and basically the first time you see that guy die, you should go past him and into that annex to trigger the key there, and trigger all the revenants to come fight the rest of the guys. I don't do it, and it's a big mistake. This is nice. Get the spider mastermind and fight him and then just kill him. It's really hard to figure out a good, like, safe but also not really slow route for this one. There's just so much crap. It's already late, but I should be getting the key now instead of completely cleaning up like I'm going to. It's already mostly stragglers. I have to admit, this part of the run is a bit boring. And I'm just taking it slow and safe since I've already survived quite a few really dangerous situations. Don't want to throw it away. Pretty surprised to find out that archvile was apparently down in that pit the entire time. Kind of weird. So now I check it, but there's not too much now. This is where the finale takes place. Once you get all 3 keys, you can open up those monster closets and unlock the exit. Okay, I think I'm finally ready to do the stupid thing. Move on. And actually, yeah, so this part, you should go here earlier, and part of the reason for that is because it's sort of at the end of a, circuitous structure, U-shaped structure. When you're in here, like, enemies won't filter in from outside just because the nearest, direction towards you is just walking into a wall. So they never get here. You have time, so you can come in right in here when there's like a lot of shit going on outside and get a breath of fresh air, a little breathing room. And then also because of this. This is a gigantic castle now. Well, if I'd released it like immediately when the level was starting, it would almost have made things better. Because it would have been more balanced. You'd have revenants to kill the barons and cyber demons. Like a lot of these guys would have been killed by cyber demons. It would have been great. So, take the lesson. Don't do it this way. It's a bad idea. I mean, it's kind of fun to be spending the next several minutes fighting revenants. I'm trying not to use all the cells if I can help it at all, since for the last fight you really want to just spam the hell out of the BFG, because it's very, very nasty. So I'm upset to have used as many as I have used, to be honest. Making a metal note. Trigger this earlier next time. This sucks. Like I usually always did, without really thinking much about it. Usually because I was ducking in there to get some shelter. It just didn't come out that way this time, and I hadn't really realized how important it was to make sure it happens. So whatever. We survived. You can also go up those stairs there just on the right and trigger another mess of revenants and get the plasma rifle and a few cells. It's completely not worth it. Not recommended at all unless you're going for the UV max, which I have enough trouble. So in contrast to the last one, this one I do think is a good idea to do only after everything's cleared off, because it's not very difficult just on its own. And there's like 5 arch files in here, which is way too many arch files to release into the general population when the level is still hopping. That other thing with the Revenants only had 1 arch file in the back. That's close to Newcastle. That's not such a big deal. I really like this. Just completely spamming the hell out of the rocket launcher and killing a million guys. It's satisfying. It's pretty easy. But there's nothing wrong with easy if it's also fun. Watch me miss this M twice in a row. Or that M? There's gonna be an M. Oh, this one. Yeah. So now it's finally time for the finale. There's a lot of... it's pretty easy to get here with 200 health. I mean, if you don't, it's fine. There's a megasphere down here that's kind of nice to be able to take in the middle of it. So what I'm going to show you, I think, is very much the cowardly and easiest, most survivable way to do this. Right at the start, I go into this corner here, so that this monster closet, and it's symmetrical with the monster closet on the other side, starts bleeding out and gets a little bit asymmetrical. Quick kill the spider mastermind. The tech keys are, each of these closets contain a tech key, which you need to escape from this pit. So I got the spider one. Now I have all three, and you can just hit this button, and bada bing, you're out. If you want to actually kill everyone, it's pretty fucking hard. But, you know. I'm past the point where I'm going to try to UV max these levels. It's just too much.